solid rocket booster separation. I watched many launches when I worked at NASA, and my first job as an astronaut was working at Kennedy Space Center. So the very first time I saw a shuttle launch, I had actually been working that launch the night before, and it was the first launch after the Challenger accident, because I was in the first class of astronauts selected after the Challenger accident. And so when I think through all of this, and what I want to say to you, this video reminded me that that was actually the 50th launch of the shuttle, so it's very apropos that we're here in some way, let's turn these numbers around, in some way that we're celebrating the 50th year of humans landing on the moon. And it is really my honor and pleasure to be here with you today to actually talk through this. Now let me tell you where I'm looking at this from. I'm looking at this from wanting to invite you on a journey across space and time. Really 100 years into the future and at another star system. But before I get ahead of myself, I want to tell you that what I want to talk about is really not so much about looking back, right, at the wonderful things and what happened with Apollo, but really sort of taking all that in and looking forward. Because the reality is, what Apollo achieved, the Apollo 11 mission achieved, and all of the things leading up to that, was an extraordinary tomorrow. And I firmly believe that pursuing an extraordinary tomorrow builds a better world today, and that's actually what we've seen. But let me give this a little bit more context for you. You know, we often think of, I want to go back to this one, because we so often think of space exploration right now as having started in 1957 with Sputnik.